My name is Mike Tuttleman. I work for the Academy for Educational Development in Washington, D.C. Our primary sponsor client for the program I manage is the United States Agency for International Development, USAID. And for many decades, USAID has been very passionately committed, as has AED, as one of its contractors, in trying to promote access to new technologies and applications of IT for people in underserved areas, rural areas, villages, peri-urban areas, large cities, you name it. One of the really primary catalysts for the Project LAC trip took place several years ago. So much energy is going into working with large multinational companies such as Intel, Motorola, Microsoft, and so forth, in these partnerships that we're doing with them very successfully, I must say, in many cases. But really, why are we not also looking at smaller US IT companies to see what kind of difference they can make? We competitively selected 4 different US IT companies that are well represented on this video in diverse technical areas, and we chose Brazil, Chile, and Mexico for several reasons.
I think we went to absolutely the right cities, the cities that are working hard to win business in North America, and no, we do it again, and hopefully we will.
One, Brazil and Mexico, of course, for their very dynamic populations, dynamic economic growth opportunities, the fact that they're USAID presence countries, all are very important, and they're very geopolitically significant. Chile is also, of course, significant because of its very strong commitment to free market reform, because of its very strong legal and regulatory structure, because of its very advanced, sophisticated economy and society.
I think the best opportunity for small businesses is to get into the state of Sao Paulo, but out of the city of Sao Paulo. Santiago, working hard to develop business. Santiago is absolutely the right city to go to, plenty of opportunity. Lots of free trade agreements, a real trading hub for the world. Monterrey, very close to the United States, easy to get to from Dallas, an hour-and-a-half flight, and it is a tremendous place. Lots of university, lots of internal investment, lots of external investment already going on.
We felt that this package together would really bring these companies and interest these companies in taking the valuable time and resources that they have to manage their small businesses at home, to come and really see firsthand what it's like, what are the challenges and the opportunities to new business development in the emerging markets in LAC. So from that idea, we were fortunate. We hired a wonderful Dallas-based firm called NewMarket Technology that, through a competitive tender process, actually, to be the lead implementing partner of Project LAC.
We are working for Department of the State Department, USAID, which is sponsoring us to bring a small contingent of small businesses from the United States to meet with and learn about small businesses here in Brazil, and see what business we can develop between small businesses here in Brazil and small businesses in the United States.
And what really appealed to us for NewMarket was their incredible presence already in Asia and in Latin America. The fact that they were a small but rapidly growing company who understood what it was like. They had the perspective of the companies that they would be taking to really give them the best possible opportunities.
Technologies that we're bringing that can make a difference in South America? Absolutely. Probably the most promising are the communication technologies. Leading that area, wireless broadband.
Really, when you hear the word third world, you just assume that they're not developed or developing. I found out there's very sophisticated business systems in Latin America. They're really advancing in certain areas, some places outpacing America.
My preconceived notions is that the business community is ripe for American investment and American involvement.
I think that there's good opportunities for companies that want to invest in Latin America. It's one of the options that we have in the world, Africa, Asia, and Latin America is still one of the great opportunities.
What the idea is to sponsor and really focus on enhancing the role of smaller U.S. IT companies, such as the ones that have been on this delegation, in the LAC market, and secondly, not only help them with business development opportunities, but how these companies and the partnerships that we hope they create with partners in these countries can together really produce development results.
The USAID helped us put this trip together. I think that just having them in the trip, supporting us probably in some rural projects financially, could be a great way of seeing things in a different angle.
And we mean this. We don't look at IT just as an end in itself. We are talking about IT to improve people's health, for example, improve small business, improve schools and the way teachers train and the way that students learn. That is how we really think about the problem first and the issue, and then the IT solution behind it.
As organizations, primarily business organizations, become more profitable, one of the things I've noticed, the main initiatives in a lot of these organizations is to truly help their communities. So it's kind of a trickle-down effect that my assumption is what we can do will help allow these folks to have better lives.
My technology absolutely can help bridge the gap of the digital divide by building broadband bridges to rural areas and cities and municipalities and educational facilities and universities throughout the Americas.
People seem to have a shared goal for learning, for accepting that they're going to be challenges and opportunities, and sort of being open-minded about both of them.
My advice for people that want to do business down here: get on an airplane. Look up local Chamber of Commerce's, make meetings. They are working hard in Sao Paulo, in Santiago, and Monterrey to win business throughout North America.